Hello, and welcome to my channel. I'm the Coins Monster. What's up, guys? Thank you for tuning back in. Today, I'll be doing a price prediction video of one of the most hated coins in cryptocurrency, and that is the XRP. Now, there has been a lot that has happened with XRP in 2020 and 2021. It has been a painful road, a roller coaster, a head scratcher, but we're still hanging in there. So, shout out to the XRP holders. It has not been easy. Okay. Now, today, what I'll be doing is I'll be doing technical analysis and using the tools to determine where the price can potentially go for the remainder of this cycle. Remember, this is not a financial advice or an investment recommendation. What I'm showing you is strictly for educational purposes. Alright, let's get into it. XRP, right? I'm using the Bitfinex chart because it has a lot more data. Okay, now the first run of XRP came after 210 days of accumulation. Okay, and that was in 2017. It blasted off to $3 plus. Now, since then, it has been in a bear market. Okay, now that bear market has actually lasted for 1100 days of accumulation. 1100 days is no joke, and this actually can be extended up until here. 1100 days of accumulation, but eventually broke out to $1 plus, almost $2, hitting 192, I believe. And right now it is holding support above this accumulation zone of a couple of years, right? So it's 4 years of accumulation box here, and now right now it's holding a support. So this, technically speaking, is a beautiful pricing structure. Okay, so what we see right off the bat is a low, a bottom, a higher low, and currently is holding another bottom, which is a triple bottom, and still a higher low. Okay, so this price chart, it is actually very, very, very beautiful. Okay, now this fractal, this is exactly the replica of what happened back in November last year, where it blasted off from 60 cents, 50 cents, all the way up to 192. Okay, now this same structure has currently been playing out on a larger scale, of course, up in here. So, which leads me to believe there is still a lot of strength left into the XRP. Now, one of the reasons why I'm personally bullish on this coin is, well, number one, this pattern right here. It's getting tight, really, really tight. So a little bit more room to go, but eventually when it breaks out, it will be breaking the 4 years of bear market. Okay, it will be breaking this whole range right here, and that is a range of 900%. 4 years of bear market of accumulation, and when it breaks out, this has the potential to actually do the same percentage that is shown in here. So 900%, well, a total of 1100, but candle body to candle body is 950%. Okay, now this is the structure of the fractal that I see at this very moment on XRP. So a little bit more room to go, but I do believe it can break out for the end of the cycle. Now we're going to take off all this mess right here, except for this fractal, which will be necessary for my next little show and tell. Now, my personal targets for XRP are as follows. I'm going to be using the Fibonacci retracement and extensions. Okay, and the modest targets for XRP are $7 and $7.40, and that is the modest targets that I can find. Now, why am I using this point of Fibonacci as the top? Well, we can clearly see there was a little retest from this point on XRP. It tried to hold the support but eventually broke down, and this candle right here did a bearish retest of that particular point. So I'm taking this as my major key level. Okay, so that's where the bear market officially started for XRP. Now, there is a chance that XRP can actually hit $10. Okay, using the extension on Fibonacci, it can actually hit anything between $9.50 and $10. Now, the reason being, if you zoom out a little, this key level of Fibonacci between the 0.236 and the 0 level can be extended from here to here, and this is because the whole range, this box right here, has been nothing but accumulation. Okay, it has been long, 4 years long, so I can actually extend it a little bit more. Okay, so $7 to $10 is a very possible target for XRP. Now, if you take a look at the percentage gains, it's 700 to the modest targets, 750, 730% for the modest targets, and approximately 1,000% to the max target, to the extended Fibonacci targets. Now, this also ended up doing a 1,200%. So, when the 4 years bear market range has been broken, it is not unlikely to think that this can actually go to 1,000% gains, right? Because we have a beautiful pricing structure here as well. So technically speaking, it's all the basis. So even if you extend the trend line, it's just holding, still holding, it's bouncing off this trend line every time. And there's a small pennant, and this is on the weekly chart. So the weekly chart holds weight, so eventually when it breaks out, it will go very fast. Okay, now if you were to take a trade on XRP, this is the very, very, very possible entry zone. That'll be anything between 58 and 94 cents. That will be the entry zone for XRP. Now, remember, this all depends on the market's sentiment at this point. So this would be the range I would look to personally accumulate if I were to take a good trade, because it will still be a higher low than this one, okay, and it will complete that wick down here, the gap that there is in the wick. It will complete it and eventually break out. Okay, now why do I believe that this XRP trade can actually be successful? Well, in Bitcoin, when people were bearish from 8,000 to 12,000, it was at this point right in here. Okay, so we can see it went all the way from 12k to 9k, and people said, oh, it's going back down to zero. But XRP looks to be in about that same range right here at this very moment, and before it blasted out for 20x on, well, Bitcoin. So if I overlay this chart and I compare it to XRP, the pricing structure is around about the same. And this is the reason why I believe this can happen. Just doing all the mess right there. Okay, so if you take a look, here we go, Bart Simpson. Here we have another top of Bart Simpson's. Now this, the drop on XRP, there we go, another drop on XRP. Okay, can even extend this to this point right in here. Now, this little box, multiple higher lows, I believe it to be this for extended range. And now the final drop has happened, and this is where XRP currently is, and it's holding this key level right here. Bottom at the higher low. And this is exactly what happened for Bitcoin. Bottom and the bottom with the higher low. Now, this leads me to believe that this can actually go for a 10x. And we can see on the indicators as well, everything is getting reset. So the stochastics are coming down. It will eventually accumulate a little bit more and then blast off to the upside. Now, I personally believe an XRP can give some nice gains. Okay. Right, that is it for today, guys. Thank you for tuning in, taking the time to watch this video. Do like and subscribe, and click the link below in the description box to the Telegram channel, and stay tuned for more updates. Do not forget to hit the notification bell so you will be alerted when my new videos are coming out. Thank you, stay safe, stay blessed.